The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John. Many Jews had come to Martha and Mary to sympathize with them over their brother, and when Martha heard that Jesus had come, she went to meet him. Mary remained sitting in the house. Martha said to Jesus, "If you had been here, my brother would not have died. But I know that even now, wherever you ask of God, he will grant you." "Your brother," said Jesus to her, "will rise again." Martha said, "I know he will rise again at the resurrection on the last day." And Jesus said, "I am the resurrection and the life. If anyone believes in me, even though he dies, he will live. And whoever lives and believes in me, he will never die. Do you believe this?" "Yes, Lord," she said, "I believe that you are the Christ, the Son of God, the one who is to come into this world." The Gospel of the Lord. You could say that kind of Martha, this feast of Martha, Mary and Lazarus, this home of Bethany, our Lord rested there, they're his friends. I mean, he's rested, they fed him, we know that from the other gospel, where Martha's given out that her sister's there sitting at his feet and she's busy cooking, she's a great patron of those who work, and Mary, the idea of the contemplation. And Lazarus doesn't kind of appear only his resurrection, where he's brought back from the dead. But this is the beginning of the gospel where Lazarus has died. They have sent word, their friend, there was no text messages, so you had to wait. They sent word to say that their brother was sick and to come soon. And so our Lord would have known them, would have loved them as people. He felt safe there. He didn't feel exhausted by them. Good friends. Good friends. You can go where you're just welcome, where you're not going to be wrecked after it. These are the family. And here the brother's dying, and the Lord, he waits. He actually goes the opposite direction. He lets Lazarus die. I mean, that's hard for people, your best friend. I mean, you don't come near our door again, He goes the other way, purposely goes the other way. And this is his arrival. And you can see Martha coming out. She's angry, she's hurt, she's in sorrow. Her brother is dead, her brother has been buried. And where were you? You probably had been in those situations at funerals where, someone close to you or someone you knew, they never text you, or they just weren't at the funeral. And you're shocked by that. And sometimes for the bereaved, that one person who wasn't at the funeral can become kind of an obsessive thing, Did you see such a one at the funeral? No. And after I was at her mother's funeral, it's Irish society, the hurt that's there can always be a reason, COVID is gone, by the way. You can't use that excuse anymore for not being at a funeral. But there's always a reason. And our Lord comes and he meets Martha head on. And she says, if you were here, it had to come, this wouldn't have happened. So she's having her little moment. Did you ever come into a chapel and if you did this or did that, you can get angry with God, it's allowed. In fact, he enjoys it. He enjoys it. To point your finger and say, if you had done that, this wouldn't have happened. We all have those moments in prayer. If you don't have those moments in your prayer and said, why didn't you do so-and-so? I lit all those candles. I did those novenas. I go to Mass. You can give them all the excuses in the world. You're allowed to express that because you're a human and Christ is a human. So you could imagine him, here comes Martha now. I'm going to get the head taken off me, But he hits her as he does so beautifully. He says, do you not trust, do you not believe that your brother will rise again? He's drawing her out. And she says, beautifully she says, I know he'll rise at the end. I know he'll rise at the end. I know I'll see him again. And Jesus says, I am the resurrection. Wherever I am, there is life, not death. Wherever I am. That's why he's saying, wherever I am, there's life, not death. And then, of course, the story continues where he'll go to the tomb. He'll, in fact, share her tears. He cries, he weeps. And then he says, open the tomb and let him out. She doesn't know this is going to happen. But he actually enters the moment. So wherever you are today, or whatever moment you're in, just be patient with yourself. Because our Lord he's patient with you. So you can come in here and that's fine. That's allowed. He'd be patient with him. Because he has a plan. I think this gospel is lovely for funerals. In the sense that, we will see them again at the very end, at the judgment, we will see them united again. But what Jesus is saying to us, even at a funeral, even in the depths of sorrow, I'm your friend, I am with you, I am life. If you don't have me, what have you? You have nothing. You have nothing. It's not just always about seeing them again. It's clinging to him in those moments, because he himself has gone through death. His mother has gone through death. And he's saying to you, cling to me, because I think if you have no faith and you stand at a grave, it's very sorrowful. It's very empty. It's very empty, to put our loved ones into the ground and say we'll never see them again. But we will see them again in him. That's his promise. I am life. They're not dead. They are with me. They're with me. And you will see them again. But if you don't want me, well, you won't want them either, in one sense. So today let's entrust our beloved dead to him. And say, Lord, look after them and love them, reward them, may they be at peace, and increase my faith in you. That whatever little deaths I have to go through, whatever bereavements I go through, I must mourn and I must cry, but I trust you. I trust you. If we just put them into an empty grave and to never see them again, I mean, what's the point? What's the point? What's it all about, really? The things that we loved about our loved ones, their personalities, their kindness, their loves, that lives, that continues to live. And we will be united with them. That's our faith. So you can have your little moment with our Lord. Give out to him. He just looks at you lovingly. And he goes with us through that process. I'm not talking to you again. I'm not going to Mass. I'm not blessing myself at the Angelus ever again. We're like children. We're like children. And he waits patiently, knowing, but you won't get rid of me, will you? No. Because without me, what are you?